I didn't actually regenerate any health, but oh well. Because I didn't really start losing a lot of health until my food and water meters were both at 0. Once they're both at 0, yeah, you're going to start losing health relatively quickly. Oh, I actually got attacked? Oh, well, alright. We'll continue with this. Ooh. Okay, they aren't anywhere near me. So, this is interesting. I assume if I made it to that panel over there, the top one with the door icon and the arrow, I assume that would allow me to escape from battle. Instead, I'll just end my turn here, and yes, now I can go ahead. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Terrain can actually take hits for you? What? Oh, wow, okay. I think they need to explain that to you a little bit better. if you're listening, developers. Yeah, that would have been nice to know ahead of time that I have to worry about, like, line of sight. Oh, are you kidding me? This could potentially get bad, guys. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, man. This is gonna get bad real quick, guys. I'm in a corner with 3 enemies surrounding me, and I can't one-shot any of them. And if I keep missing, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so my armor's already gone. I mean, I guess I could use the combat knife and hope for a one-shot, but it's probably not going to happen. Oh, the weapon is broken? Oh, that's a problem. Well, now I have to use the combat knife. God damn it. God, hit him! Damn it! God, Genghis? Come on, really? You're really gonna do this to me, game? I took a whole hell of a lot of damage just because of misses, and then that whole line of sight thing, that was... Okay, well, better to learn now rather than later. I assume guns will work the exact same way. You'll have to worry about line of sight and whatnot. So... yeah, so I have mild combat injuries. Can't use some equipment while you're injured. It'll be healed in 2 days if I don't do anything. But I could heal it right now with 10 sterile bandages. If it's going to be healed in 2 days, and I'm only going to lose 1 health per hour, I don't feel like I really need to worry about that. I'll just go ahead and eat this. And that brings my food and water up to 100. And then I will make tailed rizzoli once I get to where I want to be here. So I'm not going to bother heal up those injuries. I'm going to need those bandages in just a little bit. I know what's coming. I haven't gotten too far in this game. Some people will probably be asking in the comments, how far have you gotten in your previous playthroughs, and I will say that essentially the farthest I've gotten is like the highest form of transport that I've ever gotten was the motorized cart. And honestly, I didn't like the motorized cart. I felt that it was for all of the gas that it uses and everything. Like, it's not really that much better than just the cart. Like, I don't care about the speed. I care more about the carrying capacity, really. And it didn't do too much for me in terms of carrying capacity. So I wasn't particularly happy with it. But yeah, so I've definitely gotten past this part, and a ways further after that, certainly. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. And I know sleeping helps with regenerating health as well, so that's another reason why I'm not too concerned about my injuries thus far. Because I knew I'd be, regenerating health when I sleep. So from here, go ahead, drink one of those, and I will make... Another thing is sometimes we struggle with our food. Sometimes you can actually have too much food, and you realize, oh crap, this is only going to remain fresh for 3 days, this is only going to remain fresh for 5 days, this will only be fresh for 7 days, and you're like, crap, I have to make sure that I make the most out of all of these. So some people kind of don't necessarily exploit things the way that they could or the way that they should. So right now, I have 3 dead rats, and they'll remain fresh for 4 days? It said 5 days, like literally a second ago. I guess I must have just gotten past the 5 days. So a little under 5 days, probably, from 4 a.m. So, actually, yeah, a little from, so, 24th, around this time, they would be spoiled. So, they'll be fine for a while. I'm going to go ahead and cook one of them. Which will help with, food and water and health and all that. And that will stay fresh for 3 days. So the thing is, the dead rats actually stay fresh longer than the cooked food that you make out of them. So, assuming you don't, desperately need food right that second, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to try and cook everything immediately. So we want to hang on to a lot of those things if we can. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and boil a couple more things of water. Because I really don't want to be drinking dirty water while I'm injured. That would be kind of a bad situation to be in. So, we'll go ahead and drop all of that. Pretty soon I'm going to be wanting to use the military uniform. That'll be a lot more effective for combat. Yeah, unfortunately the crossbow using 2 action points is a little bit of an issue. I didn't realize that when I made it. I also didn't realize that when I dropped my guns off at the initial starting cabin that we got to shortly after we started the game. Or, well, shortly after I started the game. So, had I realized that the crossbow was going to use 2 action points instead of 1 like the guns do, I may not have left both of them behind. I may have gone back to grab one of them. Yeah. So that's a little bit of a lesson to me. Alright, so that's most of the stuff that I want to drop off there. We'll go ahead and drop off a lot of this water. So I don't need to carry all of that with me. And then I've still got my fire going. Yeah. Neither one of these towns is radioactive. So I will get just a little bit more sleep just to top off, and we will extinguish the fire and head on into Gadzievo. We will head in here first. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, I'll head down here to grab the cars first, I guess. Then I'll head up here to the intact house, and then I'll check out these two for the apartment building up there. You know what? Yeah, I should probably grab some firewood from here. That way I don't have to use my axe in the forest. Ah. Okay, so probably past like 20, it would be too late to not use a torch for searching. Okay, well that's good to know. So it's probably... Well, hold on, let me unequip it. I don't need that out just to break these. Because it takes nearly a whole hour just to break all those. And we'll head over here. Re-equip those. I am a little concerned about my health now at this point. I suppose I'll go ahead and eat the tailed rizzoli. And grab the rest of this. Another saucepan, very nice. More wood, I will happily take that. And then all that's really left are ruins and these craters, which aren't going to have anything but like flint in them, I think, right? Flint, scrap, and wood. Okay, well, you know. I can spare a little bit of time to search, especially if I can find like some wood. Okay, yeah. I am fine with that. And we will take all of that to base. I'll go ahead and, well, our base camp here. I'll go ahead and make a fire. And probably cook some food and have me some water. Okay, yeah, I really don't need this many of these. Go ahead and tear a couple of them up. And I'll drop those rags. Okay, so... make me a fire. Have me some water. Make me some food. And we'll go ahead and sleep. What woke me up? I don't know. Maybe one of my other fingers was just a little too close to the screen. I do have a. I'm playing on a Samsung S7 Edge, so it has the curved edges. So sometimes I do accidentally touch the screen with my fingers that are holding the phone. So that can be a thing that happens sometimes. Alright, I'll go ahead and eat that. And let's see, do I want to make the other tailed rizzoli already? Yeah, I probably should. I don't really want to waste any of my other food. I don't want to keep making ground beef pasta. I want to save that for later if at all possible. Alright, and then 15 hours. Yeah, I probably won't be back in 15 hours, so we'll just go ahead and extinguish it. And... me see. Yeah, that won't completely fill me up. So that might not be a bad idea to eat now. No, I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait just a little bit. And we'll head on into this town. What the hell is it called? Polarny. Alright, and we've got 3 craters with water. Okay. And there's just a post office down there. I think that's a post office, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so this... I can get some good stuff here. So, the closed package is something that's like RNG based, so you could literally get almost anything in the game. But I think it is also somewhat dependent on where you got the package from. So since this is close to the starting area, we're probably not going to get like a, we're probably not going to get like a rocket launcher or anything out of it. Even if we did, I wouldn't really want it, because that would be a waste to use on any enemy that we would see this early on, but, Okay, 12 cigarettes, well that's a thing. The main thing here is we got a broken bicycle. Unfortunately, I don't have any tools to take it apart. And it doesn't really serve us any use as it is. We have to take it apart in order to do anything really with it. And it kind of, it weighs more as a complete, broken bicycle than it would as just parts. Maybe we can potentially repair it. No, I think we literally have to, make the bicycle, all on its own later. So, yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. Okay, well, whatever. Go ahead and break the furniture. Take the firewood. We'll hit up the cars, and then we'll get out of here.